survival.
Just the wood frames, but you guys got lucky now.
Making it good if you like cuddling.
We slept on boxes before.
There's also these.
You guys
over
got
here
it
if you wanna
good.
sleep on these instead.
You guys realize that there's like a castle here, right? What? They can't
Yeah.
afford
Yeah.
beds?
It's not they can't afford; they just don't want them.
How are you all settling in?
These beds
Wait,
suck.
I'm not a new student.
Well, I'm aware of that.
Are they
Rakesh.
telling me you have castles? You couldn't put a wooden leg on a bed? How is that a roadblock?
I mean, I don't think the beds
I
are
slept
that
in that one. When I
Isn't
got
there
here.
like
comfortable.
the professor
can sleep in
crafting
this.
could have
Pretty
came
comfy.
in here and fixed this?
How do you?
Okay, maybe he.
Shouldn't you have
Okay,
people
you're
specialized
okay.
in
It's
this?
fine.
Maybe he can.
It'll be all right. You got
The
this.
dorms are much nicer.
Oh, I see. This is a joke. You're messing with us. Where are the real living quarters?
Well, I mean, I showed you the
Once you get
boxes.
sorted, you'll have living quarters in the dorms. For now, it's
I
not a
mean,
joke.
you're not going to be in here as long as we were, so I shouldn't imagine so anyway. So it's not like it's the end of the world.
You live like this?
Yeah.
Well, no. I mean,
Yeah.
no,
for a few
because
days.
we're all
For a while.
sorted. We don't live like this. We actually
Yeah,
live
so we don't
really
know.
comfortably.
All right. Which are the two groups that are accepting? Again.
That's
Well, for-
Umbra and Terra.
Yeah.
Green and
For the day,
purple.
we'll
I
just-
choose Umbra. That's great. I'd love to join. I love your style. I love you people and how you.
I
Yes.
don't think that's
I'd like
how
to
that
join.
works.
I'm not asking you.
I
Perfect.
appreciate
Where
that,
do I
but
sign
I don't
up?
know anything about you yet.
Oh, my name's Nil. Which bed can I have?
I'm Luca.
The bow and
Very
Joe
talented.
Jack, you're holding the
says
flame.
Just
something.
nod.
Why do you have my food?
What? It's empty.
Was that-
We ate
You
it all.
ate it?
That was.
Yes,
Yeah,
that
I
was the
think
first
so.
spell.
Why? Why would?
No,
Where you were
so
going.
we got through one
What?
person.
I'm gonna go
I
to
said I was
the
gonna leave it there temporarily.
class.
Why would you eat my
Yeah.
food?
So-
I wanna know that
Which was
too.
the first
I didn't
class?
hear you say
I
Was it the
cannot-
spell,
I-
or was it the
I
alchemy?
cannot fathom. What? I
Okay.
left it. I left it there. That was my fault.
Are we that annoying?
I mean, you're fairly quiet. I don't know.
Professor.
I meant to ask you. Did you find what you were looking for the other day?
Kind of. Actually, I have to ask you something as well, if you don't mind.
Sure.
My legs are killing me. Let's sit somewhere. Here is as good a place than any. Hello?
Yeah, you really need to climb up there, don't you?
This is. You are the goodest person that I know.
Mm.
You have a good heart. You are. To me, you are pure. You can cast divine magic, even. Maybe I don't understand the system correctly, but I feel as though someone has to be good in order to have such an ability. You're a healer. It makes you good. I'm not saying that you're perfect, or that you haven't made mistakes or done anything morally wrong. but I think you are good. Or at least of better moral than me.
What is she talking about?
Would you disagree?
I suppose it's a very tricky question to answer. May I ask where you're coming from first?
It's about the mission.
Hmm.
Whether or not you agree is kind of. It doesn't matter. But you didn't disagree immediately. And so that leads me to assume that I am right in at least some of what I've said. You are not a bad person. I think that you would do what you thought was good, if given the opportunity. If there was someone practicing something unquestionably awful, like necromancy, it is undoubtedly murder and disgraceful and disrespectful, especially to the dead. But you are not necessarily. This person is not necessarily cruel, at least not on purpose. They are sad, and they are, at the bottom line, simply a person who might not realize what they're doing is wrong, and is a non-hostile person. Does that person, who is non-hostile and kind and lonely, but practices necromancy, someone that deserves to be killed?
Sorry to barge over. Have you spoken to the new students by any chance?
No. Not really.
Ah. Go talk to them though. They're actually really nice.
I will consider.
Alright. Catch you later. Gonna go home and walk.
There seems to be the side that wants to protect this person, and the side that undoubtedly believes that this person needs to be killed, despite the odd circumstances. I guess it's hard to know what's right, but I think that you are good, and that you do good when you can, and so I wanted your thoughts.
I do not wish to see her dead. However, if that is the only way to go about it, in getting rid of her, and stopping graves from being stolen from, and what Chancellor Malik could only describe as essentially using them as just a separate life force until they're just gone from the world, then so be it. In short, I'd rather her be gone.
So you think that... So you side with killing her, then?
If that is how it must be done to rid her of the village, then yes.
If there was another way, would you rather she live?
Of course I'd rather her live. But that still means isolation if what you say is true. If she is a lonely person. Some have recommended
Even
taking her elsewhere, off the island. I don't know if those people have said anything to those going.
as far as I'm aware, there hasn't been much talk about the mission in general, which is a discomfort for
There's a
another
meeting
time, but-
going on as we speak, with the team captains.
Thank fucking God. all
Zuko
I
has
wanted all day.
organized it.
Good. We need a plan. As of right now, we don't have any. We're all divided. Whether or not we need to go for the necromancer or the worms, and the necromancer lives or dies. It's a mess, Sarvyra. It's an absolute mess.
It is. I've gotten a few opinions on it. Mostly from Tara, but
What does Tara think?
I've not heard from Jackson, but both Solus and Ivian don't see her fit to die.
It's difficult.
What do you think?
I...
I'm sorry, I did not know you were talking.
No, it's fine. I just... What she does disgusts me, honestly. I think about the fact that if it were my people, she would be robbing from their graves and taking them from the stars. But it's... We can't play God.
No, we can't.
We are not gods. I don't think that it is for us to decide whether someone should live or die.
Do you think that is something you can leave up to the village? I wish you would just leave of her own accord. But obviously an island is an island. You're surrounded by water.
I don't know what the village would do about it. I have heard she's made a deal with the mayor. I doubt she would want to leave.
Then get rid of the mayor. Not kill him, but stop him from what he's doing. I don't know how that would be possible, but maybe it would spark another solution.
Yeah. He's a problem as well. But do we let the village do as they wish? Run how they want to be run, or do we step in?
Well... Maybe this bit of information might... I don't know if it would help, but... When we were speaking to some of the villagers, someone told me... Not me specifically, but I heard it from someone else nearby. That things started going poorly when he became mayor. That's when everything started to go wrong.
Hmm. Then at least they're not blind.
Hmm.
Thank you for your insight.
Of course.
I think that you have a good heart. And while a good heart is not the answer for the best battle tactic, it helps me think about what is right and what is wrong. 'Cause sometimes I'm not sure which is which.
Yes, that's true. I'm glad I could provide some sort of insight.
That's very helpful.
Hmm.
I'm sorry for keeping you. Hopefully you weren't trying to go anywhere.
No, I wasn't.
I'm gonna see if I can eavesdrop on this team captain conversation.
Try Ignis Storm. They might be there.
I'll go the back way. Thank you.
Of course.
You know me. It's my specialty.
Alright, see you.
See you, Jackson.
I have to apologize. I've been really lost for the last couple days, and I know I haven't been very vocal or present for many things, and right now is a very important time for Rosewood and our team as well. We need to pick new students soon and prepare them all to go off on a dangerous mission against a very real threat.
Something happened.
Anyway. Not. I just had a nightmare, and combined with a few other things that reminded me how threatening the world was. I just felt, lately, I felt that I forget myself too often in my confidence and get us in trouble.
Welcome back, Ivian.
Morning,
Ivy?
Sarvyra.
Morning.
Ivian? How do I say it?
Ivian.
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 Yes.
Okay. Ivian. What if I say it really fast, and then you can just assume I'm saying it correctly?
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay, Evan.
Am I? I'm still wearing my goggles. I'll put these back.
What? They call explosions like kaboomakinesis or something?
It's your spell. I don't know.
Kaboomakinesis. Alright,
You've
that's
seen
my
his
next
new
spell.
spell.
I'll
It's
take it
actually very impressive.
I should see it. I
Can't
haven't
say
been
that I have either.
very
You want me to do it in here? I mean,
Yeah,
No.
yeah. Light the
Don't.
light the dome on fire.
Don't.
I'm kidding.
No.
I forgot I was captain. Don't do that, please.
You can do it inside. At least do it next to the gunpowder.
I've been pleased.
Dear God.
We'd have to hold it all the way up
well,
from
hang
the
on.
basement.
If I had to hang around fire to get the fire spell to work, do I need to just like sniff a bunch of gunpowder? Do you reckon to make explosion magic?
Please don't snort the
Like rubber
gunpowder.
in it?
For you. Can you snort seashells and survive?
By the seashore?
Never tried.
I don't think
Are
so.
you meant to do that?
No, I haven't. I don't know. I am just a Viking after all. Maybe my anatomy is completely different.
Oh no, being
Viking
is the first time I've ever
actually
seen a
snort?
beach before, so I don't know what to do with seashells.
Viking,
Do we snort them? Should I be doing that?
I don't.
I vote you don't.
I'm with
Sarvyra,
Ivan on this one.
Should we snort seashells?
No, Ivan had the right idea. Please don't snort.
You have to, like, crush it up first,
seashells.
right?
The second in command, lads.
Because like they're pretty big. Like you gotta fit them up your nose.
Coffee.
Looks like the fun police
you
is here. She doesn't want us to breathe seashells in.
No, I'm worried about your lungs.
Man, what a bummer. I want to snort all sorts of seashells like
There's one thing that would make this day better. It'd be a hermit crab in my nose.
magic stuff anyway.
Okay. Anything to
I
report?
prepared some toast and eggs when I got up.
No.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Good enough.
Just
Why did
Go
you
keeping
do
an eye
that?
out.
coffee
That was
is waiting.
what?
You get a lot done when you don't.
I was gonna tip it over if you would. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. Because I'm a
I'd
captain
love some
and we had
coffee,
to be
but coffee's
business.
bad for me from what I remember,
like
so
and
maybe don't
professional.
give me coffee.
I suppose you're right.
Serious. I'm
should
gonna be
probably
serious.
stop
You're
drinking
going
as
to
much
be
as I do.
serious and you're going to tip over my chair.
I don't know, maybe you can make coffee magic.
This is a very serious threat. Sorry, promise. No
I'll take
threat.
you down with me.
It's a real thing.
Are we threatening each other?
This is between me and your second in command.
You're tearing this team apart, Jackson.
I didn't do anything.
I'm doing.
If anything, I saved our indoor house plant. Okay, so the teams are training today at the arena, I believe. Or no, they're discussing things with Nella at the moment. The Unsalted would to meet with us at the warehouse. Professor Acteris is requesting a meeting with Terra at Terra Dawn soon. I suppose the responsible thing would be for us to collect one of the Unsalted, as he did not specify whether or not we were to have one, but we are still issued the order to escort one around. I would try to aim for one, but we had not interacted with much the other day. And I think that's all the missions. Other than that, the objectives. They were saying focus on division work, train hard. We're going to defend the school when the teams leave.
Actually, I'm sorry. I don't think I've ever properly gotten an introduction from you. Your name?
Morgan Burek.
It's a pleasure, Morgan. I'm Sarvyra.
Nice to meet you, Sarvyra.
Likewise. I don't know if you need to follow right away or what, but, I suppose we'll see what happens.
Worst comes to worst, I'll be in the farm.
Sure. I'll let them know.
Hey, here's another new student that I was told to let meet you guys.
Hello, your name?
Very nice to meet you. My name is Beris Rosemary.
It's a pleasure. I'm Sarvyra, and this is Ivan, coming around the corner. Would either of you like
Pleasure to meet you.
to join Tara to follow for the day? We
Pleasure
have
to meet you.
already
My name
one
is
more
Beris.
unsalted with us.
Nice to meet you.
I see. Actually, sure, why not? It's up to you though if you want to join them or not.
Sure,
least
I
for today.
don't have a lot to do. I was being given a tour, but not sure if there's anything I need to see specifically.
I believe Tara has a meeting, but unfortunately we only have one more position because we invited a different unsorted, so we can only have a max of 2.
Got it. Well, I am supposed to be showing this one around, so I might actually go look around more. But if you want to join them, you can. I've technically already been offered a spot for another thing, but it's okay. I'd just try and show you around a little bit.
Do we just? I do believe that they need to offer it. I don't just take it, right?
If
you can, it's up to you, of course.
If you still want to show him around, Tara has a meeting with one of the professors in about a few minutes, so you guys have time.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to fit in.
Oh,
here.
okay. My bad. All right.
It's all good.
Well, thank you.
Good to see you again, by the way.
Tara should be on the way.
Oh.
Have a good morning.
Got it. Same with you.
Good morning.
Morning.
If I remembered correctly, over here.
I'm sorry for pulling you away so quick. I don't know what Acteras has planned.
Oh no, it's just
How you feeling?
may have
okay?
needed more than coffee.
Mm.
Yeah,
Mm.
but you know me, I'm used to it.
That doesn't make it okay, but I suppose I understand. Perhaps while we're at the
No,
dorms you can find something. I don't know what, but
Yeah, I was gonna ask Bamadil for a rest potion, see if that.
do you want to go ask him quick?
Sorry? It can wait.
Alright.
It's fine.
I do hope you have better time sleeping.
I'm not.
There's the other two.
Completely.
Apologies.
Good. I'd informed you of this last I saw you. Would you care to tell your team why they are gathered?
I think he,
I see.
Well,
no, sir, I don't think he would.
yes. So, to give a simple explanation, are you aware that your captain decided to take one person and you with him into the fog during the mission with no weapons drawn?
One person? What?
Yes. He walked into the fog, only himself and Engil. When I spotted them, they had no weapons drawn. This was after we'd informed everyone that even the necromancer feared the fog. When I asked him why he did this, his response was simple. He wanted to see the body because he was curious.
I didn't hear that from him. No, it's
No, I do not believe I was informed either.
didn't mention it.
So, the issue is, he is captain. First off, he took someone who's not part of his team. Second, even with all the information given to him, he decided this was a good idea. And due to how we're doing things, group punishments, the captain made a horrible decision. If he were to make a decision like this, again, he would lead all of you into it. So, once he gets back, if anyone doesn't have their weapons on them, grab them now. If you need a shield, I would recommend you grab one. You're running 3 laps with your team.
Yes, sir.
You'll start here.
Yes, sir.
Right in front of me. Man. 3 laps. As captain, don't let anyone lap you. Go.
What does that mean? Like, pass me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Faster. Full speed sprint.
Sorry, Captain.
Put the firewood back when you're done. Good. Now that you're all nice and winded, who wants to be first?
I would say.
Our 2 volunteers. Ivan, you be first. Let's walk over to the small patch of grass here. All of you. So, as you know, your team captain had decided it would be a good idea, even with information given to him, to take one person with him into the fog. Knowing what we fight now, that you're dealing with dreadworms, and that they could pop up anywhere. Ivan, you stand there, right in the middle of the tall grass. Right there. A few more steps forward. In the tall grass. There you go.
So we say.
So let's stand here. Closer as you need. Sarvyra, stand here. And now for the captain. Stand here.
We need to talk.
Move closer as you need. Everyone draw your weapons. face is something that can pop up anywhere. It is very possible they will surround you, and you will not be able to dodge or run away. I'm gonna call someone's name, the other one who's going to try and strike you. Block. Everyone understand the instructions?
Yes.
You don't have to strike as if you're aiming to kill or injure. The key point is for him to block. Solus. Jackson. Sarvyra. Solus. Sarvyra. Jackson.
Don't go vital.
Sarvyra. Jackson. Solus. Solus. Jackson. Sarvyra. Solus. Solus. Jackson. You're done. Swap out with whoever wants to be next.
Send Solus to the arena when you're finished with him.
I will.
I'll go next.
Good. Jackson. Jackson. Ivian. Sarvyra. Ivian. Sarvyra. Jackson. Sarvyra. Ivian. Jackson. Ivian. Sarvyra. Sarvyra. Jackson. Ivian. Jackson 3 times. Sarvyra. No. Whoever's next.
I can go.
Right.
Solus. Ivian. Jackson. Ivian. Solus. Jackson. Ivian. Solus. Solus. Jackson. Ivan. Good. Jackson, you have lost one. Now, I want you to remember. This is a controlled environment. You know who's attacking, you know what direction. What you led Anjul into. We didn't understand the fog. We didn't understand the threats. Now we know they could have easily surrounded you. You wouldn't see them coming. So I hope you're ready, in case there are any surprises. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Solus. Ivian. Sarvyra. Solus. Sarvyra. Solus. Ivian 3 times. Sarvyra. Solus. Sarvyra. Ivian. Solus. Solus. Both shields. Shield. Solus. Ivian. Solus. Sarvyra. Acteris. That is it for now. Consider this a training for
Hey, Realm.
round defenses. Not everyone's gonna strike you from the front.
Basically, I wanted to bring something up to you. I've
Get
been going
used
around
to
all
and
the
get prepared.
students.
Most of you,
Now, there's a lot of arguing about
somebody saw
inviting
you
among
can
the
be part of
students,
this,
the professors,
or
and
smart.
also the team leaders, especially to each other.
when you
or
turn to
take
block a
Victor in
person this way,
and then
and someone else
decisions
from
are
another
made,
direction
right? And
turns, you
especially
used
when
your
we're coming
weapon
up on an important mission,
to at
this is
least
the
deflect.
problem.
For you, Solus, it's trickier because you only have your one weapon.
Well, I'm looking to make a change to this institution for the better and make everything a little bit brighter, a little bit
However,
safer. I'm running to be representative
understand,
and to create a committee.
if you decide to lead
that will be
someone
able to
somewhere,
discuss these issues,
especially when you don't know what is
I'll
there,
take the fall for the one that has to bring up
then
these
it's very
problems.
possible
Of course,
you'll be
but that's
outnumbered.
a choice I'm willing to make if it makes the institution a
But
little
no
bit
clue
better.
what is there, their
I
numbers.
was wondering if you'd be willing to
It
vote
took
for
you
me
and
in
Anju.
this.
If you have any retorts or reasons, I would love to hear them, because currently the only one you gave me
No,
was you were curious about a body.
just me.
Who are the other choices?
Just me. Just me.
And,
No, sir.
Of course.
Thank you very much.
I'm just
That's
going.
10
I'm
votes.
just going to ask you. You sure you want to handle all that paperwork?
I'm willing to do what it takes. Again, I'll be starting a committee. Maybe you'd be interested.
This is
in
your
the
time to
liaison, and
speak.
We'll see what happens when I get elected.
I said no,
If
sir.
I get elected.
I don't have anything.
I appreciate your vote. I have 10 votes so far.
And understand, when you're given information, especially information brought to you by
I don't
another
know.
team,
Maybe by the end of the day, depends on how many votes I can get. And
make
that'll
sure to
bring
make
it
use of it.
to the chancellor.
Because if you don't,
Oh, good luck.
Sweet.
you could, instead of leading Anjul into a place that luckily had no enemies, where you saw me,
What's your position?
you could lead your allies, your team, into a dangerous place.
Yes, sir.
Yes. This isn't supposed to be a brutal training or you messed up. Here's your punishment. It is punishment. You did mess up. You put your life and someone else's life in danger, not even just your own team's. You put the life of someone who was not on your team in danger. Understand where you messed up, improve. And every once in a while, I'd recommend you practice something like this. Understand enemies will strike you from many directions, not just the front. Be ready to react. Keep an awareness of where people are around you. I did a similar practice with Gil, where I walked around him and fired spells at him. He had to keep track of me, as well as where Amari was as she attacked him. No. Solus, you were requested at the arena. So, you're all dismissed. Sarvyra. If you wish, you may give your shields to Solus. He's heading that way anyways.
Thank you, Solus.
You take him? No worries. Oh. I got it. Is all I did. Come on.
Thanks, Solus.
No problem. Here. And thank you, sir.
Remember, take this. Understand where you messed up.
Why didn't you say anything?
I don't know. I guess
I'm sorry, you're mumbling.
Oh. I don't think I expected to be in trouble for it, I suppose.
You didn't expect.
And
So you were just gonna sweep it under the rug?
Tao had ordered us to stay on a hill, and I didn't want to steal half of the members with me to go into some fog, and I didn't want to stand guard on a grassy knoll doing nothing. I felt useless out there. I don't know.
You still didn't tell the professor or your team. Did you know that the fog was out in the body?
I mean, I learned it from Angeal. That's why I asked him to go with me.
Right, but you still didn't say anything. What happened to keeping secrets and telling your team things?
I forgot.
You forgot?
Shitty excuse.
That's not just something you forget, Jackson. I could have lost you. Just don't. Please don't do anything like that ever again.
Yes, ma'am. Don't have hold. It's just funny to think of this path that we have to take if we ever need to, or if we ever chose to leave, you know, like Grim and Tenebrae. We could just decide to go a direction on this island, and then we'd be home within a matter of a week.
Is that something you think of often?
Think of home often.
But leaving the academy.
No. I think of being escorted off of the academy. By trouble, or by, you know, passing whatever test they wanted me here for. What about you?
Do I think about leaving the academy? Is that the question?
Yeah.
Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. That's all.
I think the thing that bothers me in my nightmares the most is that I get this feeling on occasion of a specific one where I miss some of it. I wish it was still happening.
Some of what?
Have you ever killed anyone before? Rosewood?
No.
Did you, when we were on that expedition, did you consider those fish creatures like people?
No.
Neither did I think Iveen did, because he asked me, he confided in me about it, about whether or not we did the right thing, and we were the bad ones. I've been reading a lot of history lately, and from every side it seems like the only bad one is everyone except the authors.
There's always gonna be things that people don't tell you because they're bad. I think there's always a bad to a good. There's no avoiding that. I don't believe there is anyone better fit to lead Terra than you, Jackson. And I think there is a time to learn for everything.
I would like to stop learning one day. That'd be nice.
Why not start now?
Because I just follow orders still. And also I don't know anything about magic.
You don't need to know anything about magic to be a leader.
What if I made you lead?
That's a bad idea. I'll tell you that much right now.
But you don't need to be good at the spear to be a leader. Or be that. I don't know. Like, why me? I guess it's a strange question to say out loud. What do you see in me as a leader that makes me the good choice for the leader? Oh, Terra.
Once you said, or rather, once I said, you needed to work on your quick thinking. You've done that. You do think a lot quicker than most of us. And I think that's a good quality in a leader.
Sorry. Yeah, go on. I'm sorry.
Yeah, fine. Aside from that, I think there are times when you have better ideas than the rest of us. Evidently, it brings a positive outcome. Maybe not this most recent, and I hate to bring it up. But that does not define every other time.
Okay.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Fuck it, eating a leaf. I sold us something. Eating a leaf.
What?
Alright, let's cover in the taste a little bit.
Right.
Anyway, shall we?
Damn, bird shit on it. Oh fuck. Oh.
Disgusting.
Oh, the bird. Oh.
Here, do you
Fucking no, never mind. Let's go look at the view before I
Can you
eat
just...
the entire damn place.
Can you start? How about Solus, just don't eat anything until we're like in a food area.
Tastes so bad.
Well, then it'll taste bad, and then you'll learn your lesson, I suppose.
Man,
I mean, there might be. Look, there's some cattails over there. Maybe if you just shoot on one of those.
No, do not.
I don't want to eat another one, thank you.
Iveen,
There's not even a couch over there. I was.
Iveen, the next thing Solus eats, you get to eat too. Alright.
If I give him a nice meal.
How was everyone's day?
Oh, that smells nice. It's alright. Got a prank pulled on me by the Unsword. Other than that, it's been pretty good. Oh, I flexed 3 times by that. I don't know how you guys deal with it. That shit's terrifying.
I am so sorry I was late to my own punishment. That was very irresponsible of me.
I'd be like that.
Oh, don't look at the arena. It's.
Oh, no, definitely don't.
Oh.
There's a whole lot of them over there.
Ow, my eyes.
This is the computer.
Quick, look at the big tree.
Which tree? I can't.
The big one. It's right there.
Which one?
Outside
right there, Ivy. Just a little bit above red.
No, there is a big tree.
When I turn to look at it, it disappears.
Ivian?
Yeah.
Shit, do I push
Oh
him?
shit. Iveen. 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 Can you check his pulse? Iveen?
He's fine. He's alive.
His heart's beating. Hey!
Jack!
Hey.
Jack!
Is anything hurt? What hurts?
Jack, I didn't know you cared.
What? I mean, what hurts? What the fuck? What?
Remember?
What? What the f... Did you drink
I
a
can't...
feather?
No, it's
You
my
what?
spell. I can't fall with the spell.
Oh my... I don't remember that at all, learning it.
I didn't know it either, but I found out, and...
Did you find out just
You
now?
get Jackson? No, I actually got the both of them.
Oh my god.
Professor.
When was this?
I'm sorry. Jackson,
Oh god,
we can...
you scared the shit out of me.
Is everything alright with
I'm
you
sorry.
three here?
Yes, Professor.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Professor.
That sounds a little uncertain to me. Of all things, you're standing on a cliffside here by a rock.
Oh no, I
Is
was
something
just
I should know about.
I was just testing a new spell, sir.
Yes, sir.
Have you now?
Well, old spell. It's just I was just showing my teammates.
Now, are you supposed to be testing spells unsupervised?
No, sir.
Right. So I'll keep it between us four here. But do be careful not to do that in front of another professor, alright? Don't do it again. If you need
Yes,
to
Professor.
do magic, ask a professor first. Do the arena the right way. Kids these days.
Surprise, Jackson.
I thought... Oh, I thought we were all getting in trouble again.
No. Where did Solus Flux?
Oh my god.
I think he did.
Probably.
Oh, and
Oh, fuck.
when I mentioned I scared Professor Bombadil and Avi, I did the same thing to them. It was by complete instinct. I did not mean to.
If you ever do that
Yeah, anyway.
again, don't do it in front of a teacher. I'd recommend. Wait, so
You
how does that
okay,
even
Jackson?
work?
I didn't mean to scare you that much. Oh.
I mean, I'm okay. I'm okay. I was worried you weren't okay. How does that work? How did you not break your legs or your body or anything?
Because I didn't have legs.
What?
Simple
What?
math.
What is your spell? I'm so lost. Are you real?
I'm joking.
No, no. Oh god. Okay.
Okay. Okay, I'll show you. I'm gonna stand right
Okay.
here and I'm not gonna move. Okay?
Okay.
And you're gonna try to stab me when I go invisible.
I'm not gonna stab you. I'll punch
won't.
you. For
Okay?
that.
But just try to touch me while I'm invisible, okay?
Now, what did we say about magic, young Ivan?
Oh, right. Sorry, Professor. Forgot. Never mind. Sorry.
We could go to the training grounds to do it.
Yeah, just do it at the training ground.
Yeah, it can wait. No, sir.
Alright, good. Then go there.
Sir.
Caldwell should be there. Have him supervise.
Jesus, okay.
Oh, you're back.
I think I'm alive. I think I'm here.
Are you okay? Did you just come back from
think you are.
unfluxing?
I'm watching.
Is this real? Is all this? This is real, right?
I believe it. Yes, I believe he did. I assume he did.
You're fine. You missed the
hilarious prank
Yeah.
that we almost got in trouble for.
Missed the best bit.
Whew. It's okay. It was full of a lot of tears and agony and horrible screaming. Don't one of the gods do that?
Hello?
Probably.
Do you need something?
Do you know where Nil is?
No. There he is. I found him. He's being chased by Octavian.
Nil's completely covered in bee stings.
What did you do?
I need a doctor.
Yes, he does. Sarvyra?
I need a medic.
Did you?
What's going on?
What did you do?
I shook the bees. I shook the bees.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I was told not to. I thought there was like something hidden in it.
We told you not to.
I know, but like I thought you guys hid something there. Why would you say something so obvious if you did? I need.
What?
Can we get him to the med bay?
Come closer.
That sounds great.
Come closer.
I can't carry him.
Come closer.
Help us carry.
Come closer. Grab your collar and pull you even closer. Okay, hi. One of the queens didn't make it. I had to fight.
He's covered in bee stings.
Arms to lift him.
Don't let their death be in vain.
What happened to him?
I need a doctor.
He shook the beehives. And he can't move.
Are you hearing what I'm hearing?
Something about bees.
I'm covered in stings. It hurts. The queen bee nat 20'd my forehead. That'll do it.
Bees.
I need.
That'd be correct. Yes.
Please.
Medical attention.
Take me to the. Wait. I left a gravestone for it. It's a mound of dirt with a stick in it, and there's like a leaf poked through the stick as the tombstone. I need help.
Oh my god.
All right.
Okay. Can I use my metal arms to carry him? Asking because should ask Professor.
Yes, sure, if you feel like you need to. Take him to the infirmary, Sarvyra, if you could administer a...
blood and guts! Oh, my blood and all my guts just everywhere. I'm dying.
Administer an antitoxin with some bee venom, and it should be fine.
I'm dead. Dying. Okay. You have supple hands. Are you picking me up?
Thank you. Yes.
Are definitely not spilling out.
Okay.
Oh man, dude, those bees put up a fucking fight. I looked at their queen, fucked me up, man.
Guess I don't need this.
Yeah, bees are like that.
Yeah, tough fuckers. Dude, it was so cool. You missed it. I slashed through like 3 of them. Hey, is there magic related to bees? Can I learn bee magic?
I don't think it works that way.
I have to be their queen. And I don't want to fuck the bees, but I figured if we have magic to do it for me.
Okay, get him to lie down.
Just
This guy's clearly losing his mind.
Set him on
Put
one of
down.
the beds in there.
Yep. Awesome. Oh, oh my god, this is so much more comfortable than the floor I slept on. Alright, thank you for setting me down on the bed. Oh, ow, fuck, I mean, so gingerly.
Where is it?
Then get yourself to this man afterwards. Make sure you
Okay.
This is comfy as fuck. Yeah, this is tough. Never stop believing, kid. I fought the bees, best friend. I won. Yep.
How is he worse than you? You've eaten moldy bread from a witch.
I need you to drink this.
Yeah, I just took the mold off. I can shake a beehive.
What is it? You know what? Fuck it. I'm not even gonna care.
You're now taking them
You're an
off.
idiot.
It's still.
Woo! That hits the spot. I feel so against toxins now.
It's okay.
Fuck you, toxins.
How are you feeling after the remedy?
Please,
Okay.
please.
Are you sure it's been fully out? I can do it again.
I hate them.
I don't know anyone that likes them.
Fuck toxins. Toxins are bitch ass motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? Sure.
I hate toxins. You know what? Because I don't.
Sorry. What is
Please
your
heal me.
name?
I'm 1 health.
From a necromancer.
Nil Vorkov. Pleasure to meet you. I almost lost a fight to some bees.
I'm Sarvyra.
Looks like you
It's a
did lose
pleasure,
the
I
fight.
suppose.
With necromancers in the best kinds of ways.
Yeah, dude. It's a real pleasure.
Next time.
I won. I beat the bees.
Can I have your other arm?
No, you didn't.
I did. You can see their corpses on the bridge. I'll take you to them. The bee corpses.
I want to see this personally. If you actually kill 3 bees.
Yeah, I'll take you there. There's even a gravestone for the queen bee. I buried it.
You do know, them stinging you doesn't mean you killed them. They killed themselves.
No, only 2 of them off themselves. I sliced the wings off one of them with a 19,
Okay, so
and then I
my
stabbed
question
through
is-
2 of them. I'm accurate as fuck with a knife.
How many stung you? I mean,
I was
can
stung.
you tell me how many?
I think only 4 of them connected. There was 4 like attackers, and then there was the
bees.
queen. 4 bees.
4 bees, and
I
you're
almost
acting
lost.
like a baby. You're acting like a baby after 4 bees.
I'm not acting
stings.
like a I'm not acting like a baby. Stop calling me
Why
that. That's
you-
not very polite. That's not very
your eyes
nice.
just
That's
diluted.
not very
Your eyes
nice.
just got
I'm not a
bigger.
baby. I'm not a baby.
Yes, you
Okay,
are.
I was
Yes, you
fighting
are.
the bees. Oh, shut up.
Right. And excuse
I'm
me.
not a baby. I was fighting the bees. I'm not a
And that's what
baby.
you are right now. You're crying.
Yeah.
You're on the bed, requiring
I'm
medical
getting
attention.
pampered. The bees were put up a good fight. I didn't want to get -1.
Jeez, I still have to talk to you about something that I heard earlier, and I'm not quite frankly happy about it.
Oh no, what was it? On the long list of things I've done since coming here.
Well, you'll find out soon enough once you're out of here.
We can talk now.
You can.
No, we're talking in private.
can get up.
Is he done? Is he okay?
Yes, you're
You can get up, man. Get up.
gonna hurt. You're covered in stings, but yeah, you're fine.
Oh my god. Doc, come here. Doc, come here. Will it ever stop? I can still hear the screams of the bees.
The one way to stop pain is by creating inflicting
No,
more
I know
pain.
Where the antitoxin fixed that. When will I stop hearing the screams and cries of the bees as they fought for their lives?
Never.
I killed the bees.
You're just gonna have to live with it now.
No.
It's PTSD. I'm sorry.
What have I done? Oh no. Those were bees I killed. Real living bees. Okay, well, I'm over it. Anyways.
Oh, good. All right. Let's have a chat. Take me to where those bees were.
Oh, you want to see the bee corpses? Yeah, I fucking murked them. Hold on, pardon us.
All right. I need to talk to this man.
Oh, thanks, Doc.
This I gotta
He
say.
seems.
Hold on, follow me. Oh wait, sorry,
Well, that was
So, like, how much of him did you actually heal?
Well, healed his arm, and then he started explaining, and then I stopped healing because he's an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
Is he your new target for fucking with
What does he plan on doing if he actually gets, like, stabbed or something? Because if he's gonna react to that with bees, I'm not too confident in him.
No. Yeah, no, I am a bit worried.
Maybe he needs pain tolerance training.
You could ask him.
Sure.
Ooh.
didn't die from the
What is
bees.
that?
He died from whatever he did just now.
Oh my god.
Very good.
Seems to be
Very good.
screaming loudly enough.
That's an old trick.
Sometimes you shouldn't be looking and being distracted by your opponent. Good job. All right, stand back from line to line again.
Apologize. Do you need?
Oh yeah, he can't.
Don't
No, it's fine.
apologize.
Healing?
Don't apologize. Get to the line right now.
I feel like it's time to come clean. As Jackson knows, and apparently more than I know, I'm currently practicing occult magic.
Oh.
Everyone on the team knows except you, so I just want to come clean before I decide against it.
I see.
Oh, I thought you knew.
No, I do. I had not realized Solus knew as well.
He was the first to be aware.
I see.
And I'm deeply sorry that I had to hold that from you for that long, but we're teammates, right?
Right.
That's all.
I will not hold your magic against you.
I wouldn't be surprised if you did.
You're a part of Terra. You're a friend. I trust you. So I won't.
I'm going to be approaching Bellicosa after the upcoming mission. So, yeah, that's everything. I just sorry to drop a bomb like that.
No, you're fine. I hope all goes well.
So do I.
Thank you, Irene.
That wasn't like a compliment or an insult. That was just a statement. Hello, green person. Have we met?
Yes, I healed
We
you.
have. Oh, it's you. Hello, best friend. Thank you. Here, shake my hand. Thank you. Thank you so much for being so nice to me and helping me with my bee stings. Hey, I have a question. Can you show? I have a question about a place on campus. Can you show me over there, or what the hell it is?
Yeah.
I'm fucking new. I don't know shit.
Yeah. What?
All right, come here. All right, so basically, while I was running from the bees, I found something very important. Okay, so there's a location on campus that doesn't seem to have a real purpose for me. But honestly, it just confuses me. So I was told what happens here and why it happens here. But there's a whole location behind this fucking building that doesn't make sense to me.
Okay.
Okay. What the fuck is this area used for? Was it gonna be like a cave? Why is it indent like that?
I'm pretty sure it's always been like that. I don't think anyone changed it.
Yeah, but look at it. Does that look natural to you? There's gotta be something about it.
I suppose not, but I don't know. You might want to ask a professor.
Nah, fine. Well, hey, at least you tried. Thank you. I mean, listen, I don't have many friends right now. And I'm trying to make as many friends on campus as humanly possible. Would you like to be my friend? I'm just gonna be straightforward. No, cut to the chase. No beating around the bush. No random other bullshit. All right. Would you like to be my friend?
Sure.
I will help look after you as a friend will. And I would ask the same for you to me. because these people try to drown me and kill me. Almost daily, and I'm not sure why. Yeah, it happened. What do you think? You wanna be friends?
Sure, why not?
Hell yeah. Come on, put her here. Right, it's like a handshake. It's like the really cool buddy hand close handshake.
Okay.
Come here. Looking forward to our wonderful friendship. Anyways, I'll help look over you. Cool. Well, now we know what this build or rock is used for, or not used for, I guess in that case. I have no idea.
Right.
Maybe it's like an ulterior like race or species that digs rocks in angular cuts. I don't know.
Sure. I'm gonna go. I'll catch you another time. There's...
Oh, sure, I'll come with you. Everyone seems to be over at the dorms anyway, so.
Okay.
All right. What's your favorite food? If we're gonna be friends, we have to know things about each other. What's your favorite food?
I don't have one. I'm sorry.
How do you not have a favorite food? All right, mine is corn. I fucking love corn. It's delicious, no matter the time of day. It can be a breakfast, a lunch, and a dinner. And I honestly think not enough people like it.
Is that why it's your favorite?
Absolutely. I love corn because you can have it any day, all day. You have to have a food like that. Do you like sweets? Do you like sweets more or like savory?
No, I Okay. Evening.
Hi.
Man, this is like the first time I've bumped into you all day. No, I was looking for you.
Oh, wonderful. Can we go anywhere?
Sure? Is everything okay?
Yeah. There's a lot, as you can imagine, going on at the moment, and if you don't, I would be more than happy to fill you in. Let's see, do you prefer indoors or outdoors?
Either works. Maybe somewhere, I'm sorry to ask this, but, secluded? I just had a very weird experience, and I don't really know how to feel.
Go this way.
Oh, Jackson and I found a really nice spot. I could take you to it.
Sure.
Okay.
I
didn't...
really excited there, it was kind of cute.
What?
I've not seen you that excited in a very long time. Never seen a baby rosewood tree.
A baby tree.
Well, I mean, they're always so big.
Yeah. Like the one outside the
You
walls.
want to sit?
Yes.
Yeah, I wonder if they'll all be that big at some point.
That would be very... For our tree climbers, that would be quite dangerous, but also probably quite exhilarating.
I just hope we don't need to cut them down to stop them from getting so large.
Well,
I
could
will
always
face
plant
this
another.
way to spot anyone coming. First, I suppose you were looking for me?
I suppose, as you could say it, I wanted to wish you good luck on the mission. I don't know if I'm going to be able to see you tomorrow, as it took me until nightfall to catch you today, so...
Yeah. I appreciate it. I was hoping to speak to you before we left anyway. I'm glad that we got the chance.
Likewise.
I appreciate the well wishes. Turns out Lumen will be responsible for planting the bomb that's going to go off in the cave.
Oh.
And we will have to run out before it detonates. With Ignis protecting us as we go. Kingsley will be carrying it, and Honora will be carrying the vial that is highly explosive. So, hopefully we do it well enough to not explode.
Let's hope.
At that point, it is the hope of everyone that the worms will funnel out in a weakened state, and we will catch them in a corridor and murder them from there. If that goes well. And this is, of course, taking place after we deal with a necromancer. So, who knows if we will even reach this part of the plan.
Let's hope. For the best.
Yes. It sounds as though they would like to poison or put the necromancer to sleep. And if all goes well, then... well, there won't be any fighting. And if it doesn't, then... it is going to be far more dangerous. There seems to be an unrest within Lumen, I suppose. I don't quite understand where this has all spiraled from, but Cecilia seems to have no interest in remaining on Lumen, for whatever her reasons may be.
So I've heard. We all thought there was a rumor.
No. To the point where she does not wish to discuss anything with us until after the mission.
It's a bit silly.
Upon leaving Lumen Dorm and meeting up with you, I bumped into Murtesh and Cecilia, who very blatantly were openly discussing her disdain for Lumen and how she didn't even want to be near the dorm. I know that I frustrate easily, but I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought.
No, you're fine. Take your time.
I know I frustrate easily, and my patience have been rather thin with this entire situation. However, I feel as though she is acting like a child. There are far more important things for us to be doing than, I don't know, not talking out of our problems, I guess. Especially if we're about to be dispatched on probably our most dangerous mission so far, and she does not wish to speak with us. I do not doubt for even a moment that if anything were to happen that puts our lives in danger, she would leave us in a heartbeat. That is how much trust I have with her. So, as our team's healer, I do not feel the safest in this encounter. I feel as though I need to be watching our enemies as well as our own teammate, to make sure that we all make it out of this alive.
It's a bit ridiculous.
It is. I am surprised that with all of the commotion she has caused trying to get out of Lumen, that she is still allowed to attend the mission. I would much rather deploy a capable healer from Terra or Umbra or Ventus who are not going on the mission. I trust them far more at this point. And I have not spoken to hardly any of them. On top of that, Talcaras has some sort of procedure going on the day of. And if it does not go well, I am to be in charge of Lumen on this mission. And not Cecilia, even though she is our second in command. Due to what I assume to be reasons of doubt by the professors that she is capable of such a position for a team that she holds so much disdain for.
At least if, whatever this procedure is does go awry, they have someone competent enough to lead them through that cave, because I trust you would get them out safely, even if you believed you didn't hold those leadership qualities.
I'm going to try. I hope that's not what it comes to, but I would certainly try. I know how to hold a shield and take hits, but when other lives are in my hands, like this, giving orders, making sure everything is going well, that is the exact thing that I fear I am going to be horrible at. And I don't want to disappoint them, nor do I want anyone coming back in a body bag at my leadership. But I can't think like that. I can't afford to. Because I need to be preparing for the absolute worst case scenario. Hope for the best, plan for the worst, is that what they say?
Yes.
And that is what I will do.
I had overheard the conversation about, Cecilia not being on Lumen anymore in a conversation with the Unsorted. I think it was Morgan explaining how Skyette thought that she was better fit for Lumen rather than Umbra or Terra, and that's when the Cecilia situation came up. It was very brief, but it was mentioned. So I was curious about
I can imagine. We've had several people come to our dorm saying that they've been told they'd be a better fit for Lumen. In what I'm assuming is a scheme put together by Cecilia and Skyette to try and get her out of this team. They even proposed Emma from Ventus. She came over and discussed some plans to move to Lumen. Something went south with all of that, and I can't help but feel relieved for some reason.
She is a handful. I'd hate to say this, but I'd rather take Cecilia than Emma any day.
I wouldn't speak so soon, Sarvyra. You could end up with her.
I suppose you're right. I really, really hope that's not the case. Which sounds really mean, but gosh, she is something.
I don't blame you. She is, and after all of this, I can't even give her a good voucher for anywhere to go. I'd rather her remain our problem than become someone else's. I expected more from her. I did. Maybe that's why I'm so upset.
Isn't she a noble?
But we did have... yeah, I actually saw her walking around with her tiara for the first time in a while today.
Really?
Yeah. Some of the Unsorted were within the dorm today as well, speaking to us about the same thing that you heard. It's... Every time I hear about it, it gets worse and worse.
Well, whatever team
At this point,
she ends up on, or even if she's staying, I hope it's good for everyone involved.
yeah. If she continues to be a detriment, or if she proves herself a detriment on this mission, I will certainly be bringing this up with the Chancellor. I don't know what I can do beyond that.
I hate to pull this card because it feels like such a, I don't know, just a strange thing to say, but she's not really acting like a soldier. Which is something Castell said when she was Chancellor, that we are not heroes or soldiers and yada yada, and then we all got that in our head, and now she's changing?
Yeah. I don't know. I thought that she would be more mature than anything. But Cecilia has never shown me that she is a soldier. She has shown me that she is a noble that does not like taking orders and thinks things beneath her most of the time. Including orders from professors.
I'm sorry, I didn't know you weren't done. I must have had a...
No, you're fine. That was it anyway. But...
most nobles are like that, unfortunately. At least from the ones that I knew. Excuse me. In Flens at the time. They're all like that. I don't understand why.
Are you a noble?
No. No, I'm not a noble.
Yeah. Perhaps it's because they're born with a silver spoon, is it? In their mouth? Everything given to them from the start?
Yeah.
They don't know how to do anything for themselves. I suppose I could hardly blame her for that if that is just how she was raised. But everything else, I'd expect more from an adult. I feel as though I'm dealing with calves, babies.
Yeah, a few people in the school feel like that, don't they? Have you
Honestly,
met Nil?
Did not. I've not. Well, he's been in my dorm twice now, but I've not directly spoken to him yet. It sounds like I shouldn't.
He is a child.
Wonderful. He'll be the next one offered to Lewin. I'd be willing to put gold on it. Not my gold. Stolen gold, perhaps.
Well then, if he does, a word of advice from an experience that I can tell you about from today. He shook a beehive and then got stung, ran all the way to the training grounds to find, I don't know, just someone to help him, came across Terra, and I had to heal him. He shook bees!
Didn't they tell him not to do that on his first day?
Yes, and I guess he heard it multiple times, and it was like, oh, they're telling it to me so much that it, there must be like some secret, and I'm gonna do it, and then he did it. I'm sorry, it's very frustrating.
Did he happen to have anything intelligent to say after you healed him?
No, I don't think so.
and all hope is lost, and we should take next ship out of here.
Do you know how to do you know how to steer a ship? Because I don't.
No. But maybe we could enlist a few others and just, just...
Yeah, that might be for the best. So much has happened. Just between what you're telling me and things that I've seen today. Oh my gosh.
So much. I am going to read our mission plans until my eyes bleed when I am done speaking with you. Or at least when I head to bed. Or just in case.
At least try to get some rest, whether it be tonight or tomorrow. That is a long trek. And you'll be going by foot, I assume.
Probably. That is how the others went as well.
Yes.
Don't suppose they'll have anyone pulling up on a wagon?
No, not unless there was somehow a wagon lying around and you, took a cow? I don't think so.
Oh my god, it just occurred to me that someone's gonna have to carry that bomb all the way through the forest.
I mean, you could take a cow. You could recommend hooking a cow up to a wagon and putting the bomb in the wagon. Do we have a wagon? We have a wheelbarrow.
We have wagons. Oh, we have a wheelbarrow. That may be something we should suggest, because otherwise Kingsley, I believe, is the only one that can carry it, and we kind of need him.
I'm sure there'd be stuff on the farm and in the warehouse if you needed rope or something. I don't really know what we have because I don't really go in there. I just know it's got a lot of extra stuff.
I'm sure we will figure it out before we leave. Wow. I watched him pick up an entire table, cauldron, and 15 books just to prove that he could carry that thing. That's impressive. I'm a little jealous. Yeah.
I mean, he is pretty big. He's very tall.
He is, and he is very squishy. I was surprised, but he is capable. And he feels a lot of pressure at the moment to do well.
Is he doing well?
Which is... I think he's struggling with the idea of failure on this mission. If anything goes wrong because he can't carry his weapons while he's carrying the bomb, or something happens to the bomb while we're traveling, it is ultimately going to fall to his shoulder. I've been trying to negate him overwhelming himself with so many negative thoughts, but I feel as though they may be best heard from someone else, like a Nora or something.
Perhaps. Yeah, they were with each other all the first days that they were here. Are they close?
Yeah. I believe so. I believe they've been close since they've arrived. And lucky that they got on the same team.
Yes, very lucky.
We'll see how it goes. Is there anything else you wish to discuss before we head back?
I do not believe so. That was really all I wanted to hear and to say. Just come back in one piece. As you told me.
Will do my best. And I appreciate the well wishes. They mean a lot to me. I may not express that very well, but there are not many who would mean as much to me as You would. I will be heading to the dorms. I don't know where you will be, but I hope you have a good night.
You as well, Sorley, and if I don't see you tomorrow, then good luck. Again. Can't say enough of it.
I promise to come back in one piece.